All right, so today you're going to work on adding and subtracting fractions. It's a maze activity, but when you get your Google Slides activity, you won't be able to see the page. It's really, really small. So make sure you go under the Insert tab right here. Let me show you. Under the Insert tab, there's a magnifying glass. You're going to need to make this thing bigger so you can see, guys. So I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to go back. I'm just going to put it at 100%, okay? And you can use this bar at the bottom to go left and right. And you can use this bar here on the side to go up and down to help move. So what we're going to do is we see we have arrows. Let me just see undo. That's the undo button, guys. I don't know what I did. Let's see if I can go back. Okay. I don't know what I did, but let's go back here. Put it back on 100. All right, these arrows that are over here on the side, these are arrows that you're going to place over here in this particular section, depending on which way you need to go, because it's a maze. You got to figure out which way to go. All right, so I'm going to show you how to start it. So we're going to go over to where it has start. Okay, start, and the start box is -1 1/4 plus 1 4/7. So I'm going to write that down. -1 1/4. And you'll do this on notebook paper, guys. -1 1/4 plus 1 4/7. You're going to find the common denominator. The common denominator is 28. If you don't know that, you can draw a T-chart and just skip count. And you'll show all this on notebook paper. So 4 times 7 gives you 28. So 1 times 7 should be also part of your problem. So you're in with -1 and 7/28. 7 times 4 gives you 28. 4 times 4 gives you 16. So you're going to end that with +1 and 16, 28. This goes to the left. This goes to the right. It's 1 to the left and 1 to the right. They're both the same whole numbers. So you got to look at this part. 16 is bigger than 7. So I'm going to stack that one on top. And make sure I don't have to borrow or regroup, okay? 16 minus 7 is 9. It's 0 and 9/28, and it's more to the right. Guys, make sure you're getting your signs right. So I know the answer to this is 9/28, and you'll show that on notebook paper. And again, make sure you use the word start so I know which one we all started with. And we'll go back over here. And it was positive 9/28. So be careful, because I know you see negative 9/28 from this box right here. You see negative 9/28, 3/7, positive 9/28. So you have to go correctly in the maze, guys. If you get one sign wrong, it's going to mess the whole maze up. So make sure you're paying attention to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an arrow that's going to allow me to go down, because I know the answer is negative 9/28. Hold on. My goodness. So I'm going to grab an arrow. And let me flip my keyboard back over. It'll be easier for me to do. So let's grab this arrow. that goes to positive 9/28. I'm going to grab the down arrow right here. Make sure you're on the select key, on the arrow key right here, because it's probably what I was doing wrong. All right, grab it, drag and drop it. So you can drag and drop it over 9/28. So you know that the start box, this problem in the start box should take you to this problem. So now what you'll do is you'll go and on your notebook paper, you're going to put next, and you're going to put -1/3 plus -1/3. So I'm going to go back over here. And those already have a common denominator. So I'm going to put next, -1/3 plus -1/3. And they already have a common denominator. They both go to the left. So I just add them. That gives me -2/3. So I'll go back. And I also see that -2/3 goes down. So what I'll do is make sure you're going to select the arrow key. So I grab another one of these, and I know -2/3 will take me to this box. So I'll just go back to my notebook paper and I'll write next, but I'll write this problem down and solve that and see where it takes me. And you just grab the arrows, grab one of these arrows. So suppose it takes you here. I'm not saying it does. I don't know, guys. I doubt it. But suppose it did. Then you would grab an arrow that looked like this and just place it there. Okay? And just nudge it on over. Drag it on over. And it will take you to that problem. But I don't think it goes to that problem. I'm just saying as an example. And if you want to undo something, just hit the undo button. But in the end, you need to follow the maze correctly until you hit finish. Once you get through the maze and you're at finish, then you're going to submit your sides. And then you're going to work on your already lessons. Even if you've done your minutes for the week, just continue to work on them for me, okay? Thank you. I'll see you all on Monday.